Hello there, I'm Jimmy Vegas, and today I want to talk about Grand Theft Auto 6 and the prospect of some bad news that could be incoming. Now, Grand Theft Auto 6 was first announced in December 2023, and that's almost 18 months ago at the time of recording this video. In the trailer, it was said right at the end, coming 2025. Well, we're in April 2025 right now, and we haven't seen sight nor sound of Grand Theft Auto 6 since December 2023. Does this mean it could be delayed? Well, there's been many indications saying no, it's not delayed, but where is it? You would think Take-Two, Rockstar, they would be very excited to share any bit of information to build up that hype around Grand Theft Auto 6. Well, not that it really needs any more hype than it already has, because everyone's hyped for it. It's going to be one of the biggest releases, if not the biggest release of the last couple of decades. Bigger than Grand Theft Auto 5, I would imagine. But what I want to talk about specifically is the idea of how the world has evolved since the release of Grand Theft Auto 5 and since the release of 4 and 3 and 2 and so on. There is a lot of cancel culture in the world these days. Anyone will take it upon themselves to kind of point something out that they don't agree with and say, no, I don't like that, that needs to be cancelled. But let me say, I am not saying Grand Theft Auto 6 will be cancelled as a game. No, of course it's not going to be cancelled. But the idea of cancel culture is very real. People will deny it exists, but it does exist. You just have to look around you and imagine some of these stars, some of these celebrities that did shows back in, the 90s or 80s or wherever, but now is frowned upon. That's not specifically cancel culture, but it's where it has its roots. I want to give an example that not everybody will understand or everybody will get, because I understand that this is a worldwide channel. This is not specifically a British channel. But do a little bit of research on this if you want to. I love a sitcom, a British sitcom with Rick Mayall and Ade Edmondson, Bottom. Now, if Bottom was made today, it would be cancelled. It would just be given the boot. It would not survive just because of how, I suppose, sexist and just not very nice it is, but it was a thing of its time, and that was what a lot of people that are in this cancel culture thing don't understand. So the idea of, they don't like the idea of you stealing cars and it does this to kids. No, look, it doesn't make games don't make people violent. The studies that people claim to say, oh yeah, it does, but no, it really doesn't. It's no different than a movie or a music video. But these people will say, no, we're going to go against this. And it's a small minority. Let's keep this in mind. Small minority of people that would want to see Grand Theft Auto 6 cancelled. They, will go on and on and on and on. And it's whether these companies bend and bow to these people, say, okay, look, we're going to censor this bit now. We're going to agree with you and censor it. And that is a bad thing, okay? One, because why should we censor something that we know is a video game, we know is imaginary, it's not doing any harm to anybody, but also it causes delays. So put two and two together at this point and think, well, has cancel culture got hold of Rockstar, and do they agree with it? Are they bending and bowing, and are they censoring some parts of Grand Theft Auto 6? We will never know. Genuinely, we will never know unless they outright come out and say it. But I don't understand why at this point we have not heard anything from Grand Theft Auto 6. It is huge. I cannot wait to get my hands on it. I want to play it so bad, much like everybody else. We've waited almost 12 years at this point. In another 6 months' time, it will be 12 years since we have played Grand Theft Auto 5, and that is insane to think about. You would imagine that Take-Two want to really promote this. There have been articles saying that the marketing cycle for Grand Theft Auto 6 is very small, and okay, but how do you define very small? We see video games that get announced a year, 2 years in advance, and constantly have, well, I say constantly, every few months we'll have something reminding you this game's coming, another trailer. We've not even seen any gameplay, official gameplay, from Grand Theft Auto 6. We've seen leaked footage, which I'm not going to show here for obvious reasons, but realistically, we've not seen official gameplay for Grand Theft Auto 6. What do we assume it'll be like? Well, I think obviously it'll be much like Grand Theft Auto Online, Grand Theft Auto 5. Obviously it's going to be like that, so maybe we all know what it's going to be like. But then again, Rockstar do tend to innovate on every game, so maybe it'd be something different. But genuinely, I think the fact we haven't heard anything from Grand Theft Auto 6 just yet, not an indication of something being bad necessarily, but I think it might be. And as I said, the whole cancel culture really worries me because Grand Theft Auto is a series that these people will hone in on, they will focus on because they see Grand Theft Auto as the series that makes kid killers. And it isn't. It really, really isn't. It'll be stupid. So that's why there's a lot of attention and scrutiny on Grand Theft Auto as a series. And once again, coming back around to the whole cancel culture thing, they will try and cancel Grand Theft Auto 6. They will try and cancel. No, that shouldn't be out there. You go on to somewhere like Blue Sky and you'll find people who are opposed to Grand Theft Auto 6 and say, no, it shouldn't be coming out. You go on Twitter and there will be people banging on, no, it shouldn't be out. You go on Facebook and you will see people say, no, Grand Theft Auto 5, we need to stop it. We need to cancel this. It's not good for our people. It's too violent, blah, blah, blah. You go on MySpace and do nothing. Does MySpace even exist? That shows you how old I am, MySpace. But either way, even on Reddit, I think you'll still find people that want to cancel this game. And it's whether Rockstar will bend over backwards to it. I think they won't. I genuinely think they won't. But there is a part of me, because every company is hiring a diversity person, an inclusiveness person, and I know there's so much controversy around that. I'm not into the controversy. I don't care. I really am not interested in it. But it does worry me when these people are hired and say, no, I don't think you can do that because that might affect that minority. No, I don't think we should have that mission because it might affect someone who is disabled, handicapped, whatever. And then you end up having to censor your content, change it. Like I say, we'll never know, but it is incredibly sad to think that that would exist, and we won't ever get to see the Grand Theft Auto 6 that we should have got. That's what really worries me. And on top of all that, like I say, these changes mean delays or a rushed game, a buggy game, a broken game on release. And the last thing anybody wants is a broken, buggy Grand Theft Auto 6 game, because that's doing nobody a favour. Nobody at all. It will cost more money in the long run, which means it'll put up the price of Grand Theft Auto 6. The more it's delayed, it will put up the price of Grand Theft Auto 6. Of course it will, because more money has gone into the budget of creating Grand Theft Auto 6. So therefore, they need to get their money back, so they'll charge us more. This is why the whole cancel culture needs to stop. It really does. And like I say, this is not a video specifically against cancel culture, because yeah, I agree, some things do need to be cancelled and just be not ignored, but whoa, put the brakes on. There are people out there, celebrities, who have done really bad things, and yeah, I agree there. But getting offended and upset over a video game that's just trying to be humorous and funny, because let's face it, Grand Theft Auto as a series isn't even serious. It's comical, and it's intentionally comical. And that is why anything to do with cancelling it, anything in it that offends anyone, just don't play it. Just leave it. If you're offended by something, ignore it. Walk away from it. Oh dear. But anyway, I do think Grand Theft Auto 6 will still come out right at the very end of this year. But if we don't hear anything by probably Summer Games Fest time, if we don't hear anything at Summer Games Fest or before it, I think we might be in trouble with getting Grand Theft Auto 6 this year. Anyway, please do let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you as excited for Grand Theft Auto 6 as I am? Because I am hella excited. I cannot wait to play it. You know, even when I saw those leaked videos ages and ages ago, I thought, it looks a bit like GTA 5, but I still can't wait to play it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one, and thank you very much for watching.